Henry?
Coach, you were right there. Just some free throws. They got some drives. You get the three to tie at the end. How did it get away from you?
Yeah, I thought it got away from us kind of early there in the second half. We expended a lot of energy, capital, whatever you want to say, to kind of get back. I think we took the lead there for a second. We were right there, and then unfortunately at the end, I just think seemed like we just ran out a little bit of gas. We didn't seem to play with a ton of just energy tonight to begin with. It's like probably the first time I felt like we were just flat in a while. And I thought there were times where we kind of worked our way through it, but we just couldn't get there consistently enough.
The double technical at the end.
Yeah.
Was there something there that we didn't comprehend that could have been your advantage?
Yeah, in my first glance, I thought their player kind of stood up and charged a little bit at our guy. They called it a double. I mean, I'd have to look at the film. I was just looking at it from my angle, vantage point, and I could be wrong as well.
Paul, down the stretch, and this isn't just me asking, this is people on social media, this is people in the stands, this is people booming and grumbling during the game. You guys look like a very undisciplined team down the stretch with shot selection, turnovers, and reactions to each other and to the referees. Are you guys an undisciplined team right now?
I think it's more probably just not having a point guard, a true one that can just kind of get us to where we want to get to at times. I think their pressure tonight really bothered us. They really pressured the ball. They denied in lanes. And I think when we gave it up, we were talking about it at halftime, when we kind of gave it up, it was just hard to get it back. They just did a really good job defensively of forcing us to kind of play one-on-one and make dribbles. And unfortunately, we just didn't have enough kind of moxie with the ball to get it moving and kind of get good ball reversals.
Well, that kind of maybe explains the play on the court and maybe some of the struggles on the court, but the reactions of players to each other and to referees are becoming something that's being talked about by a lot, and it's hard not to notice.
Sure.
Are you happy with the way your team reacts to itself, to each other, the bench reactions, the interactions with referees?
I didn't notice anything particular with the. I didn't notice anything particular with the referees tonight.
Okay, in general, then, I mean, you didn't see any complaining to the referees tonight?
I did not see any myself. I'm not saying that didn't happen. I didn't see anything where I was concerned with going towards officials. I mean, amongst each other, it's something we've been dealing with all year to some extent.
How much of that plays out onto the court then?
Well, I think it happens on the court, obviously. Some of that stuff's going on.
In the performance. I mean, their interactions, you don't have to get along to play well.
Sure.
But how much of when your players appear not to be getting along and are making those kind of undisciplined decisions on the court, how much of that is the results we're seeing last month?
Potentially. I mean, again, I feel as though it has a little bit to do with some of the profile of who's out there and what their skill sets are and the assist-to-turnover ratios of just the guys actually on the court. I mean, that's not something that's necessarily their strong suit. And I think when the ball gets moved around a little bit, that gets exposed at times. I thought it did tonight. I think we've been a pretty good offensive team this year, so I don't think it's anything that's affecting us on the offensive end. Obviously, tonight defensively we struggled, but that was pretty much from the tip. I mean, they really came out. Their speed bothered us. Their transition obviously really hurt us, and we just didn't have quite the energy defensively we would have wanted.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about Zane, but before that, the last play, what did you guys draw up? How did you feel like you guys executed?
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to get somebody on the run and kind of get down the court, and it just didn't quite go the way we wanted. Would have liked to have better tempo to kind of get down, but a little bit of that's just kind of having that kind of guy to kind of get it rolling. And Zane took the shot that he thought he had, and it is what it is.
How do you feel like Zane's flow of the game as a point guard? He had great moments.
Yeah.
Some moments I'm sure he wanted back. How did you feel about
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think he's learning that position. So there's going to be some stretches, like you said, where it's like, wow, this is awesome. And then some other stretches where he's learning. It's a new position for him. He's on it midstream right now, trying to kind of work through it. And I think that's just it's a great opportunity for him, and then for us to kind of watch him grow and develop in that position.
How concerned are you with Jaquan? Because he didn't take a lot of shots tonight. He's just a different player.
Yeah, I mean, they have those quick athletic guards. Wyoming did the same thing. They're just putting these really smaller, quicker guys on them, trying to beat them to some spots. We have to do a better job as coaches trying to kind of get him in some different areas. Him on the perimeter is just hard right now. He's occupying a lot of defense. He's bringing a lot of help. And we've tried moving him down to the post here and there, but tonight we probably didn't do enough of that.
Well, I think you were like 80+% free throw shooting up until the last under 4 minutes, missed 7 of the last 11.
I know.
Sometimes they don't go.
Man, I might have been a little nerves, maybe, you know. Same thing happened at Fresno, unfortunately. And if some of those go down, obviously, this is a little bit of a different narrative right now. But we've shot it well all year long. I still have faith in those guys that they'll continue to make them going forward. But you're right, we missed a bunch down the stretch, and those things kind of add up a little bit.
Last two, Jeff Malone.
Oh, if it's the last few, then I'll ask you about Tuesday. You guys got another game coming in, and it's a game again that means a whole lot to this program.
Yep.
Because of who's on the other bench. I don't know the last time 3 head coaches have been in the same building for a game.
Sure.
The last 3 in the program. What does Tuesday mean to you, and what does it mean to this program to get a win?
Yeah, we obviously got to get back in the win column right now. It's been a tough, month and whatever it's been now, a month and a half or so. I still believe in our guys. I hope they still believe in each other, and we can still find a way to get a win here at some point.
Well, last one.
They had no problem just driving the ball all the way down the court.
Yeah.
Hear fans yelling, "Stop the ball! Stop
Yeah.
the ball!" Is that just a breakdown in defense?
Yeah, I mean, I thought their speed was it's dynamic, and Coleman and Hardy are just a terrific backcourt, and we didn't see Long last time. They got him in the game now, and to kind of have that speed and versatility at guard just puts a lot of pressure on defenses, and we harped on it for the few days coming in, and obviously harped on it during the game. We can't duplicate that kind of speed in practice. We can't go against it to kind of get used to getting back and trying to contain guys at that level. So you have to credit UNLV. Those guards were really good at just for 40 minutes, just really pushing the ball and getting to the rim.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.